Well, I think the world leaders should do the same as they are doing in Ukraine. They should apply the same peaceful political weapons, which are basically to put pressure on the occupier. And that pressure is financial pressure, it is divestment, it is to hit the occupying power at their weakest spot, which is always the economy, the money. So of course the Israeli economy now is suffering, and without the support from the United States, it would probably break down. They cannot produce the amount of weapon they need for Gaza, and if it opens a full-scale war in the north with Lebanon, they will be in short of stocks very quickly. So I think what we have seen in Ukraine and the tools that Europe and the United States and NATO have been using there, use the same against Israel. Now, why is that not done? That is, of course, because Israel is a very close friend of the United States. And the United States is the big brother in the NATO, and also pretty much big brother for the NATO countries in Europe, like my country. So then we have to look for another type of solution, which is more popular pressure, more demonstrations, more strikes, more investigation as to where are the financial connection between, for example, Norway and Israel. Are we buying weapons? Are we selling weapons? Are we investing? And yes, we have found out, and we are demanding from our government, divest, boycott, and stop selling weapons. So I think we as people, we must understand that we are much stronger than we think. But if we are only one and not unite and make alliances and make campaigns and organize, we are only fragments, we are only dust on the beach. But once we go together, we are the majority. And the majority can push the governments. And this will be the end of this story. Because with these atrocities and these heinous crimes that Israel have been perpetrating in Gaza and in the West Bank, they have lost. They have lost the heart of the world. Palestine has won. They have won the heart of the world, and they have won because simply they fight a just cause. Because no people on earth wants to be occupied. And no people on earth wants to see their children being killed by starvation and lack of water and bombing. And that's in our heart, that's in our genes, that's in our reflexes to fight against injustice. And we have to support the Palestinians. That's our duty. And the history books will show if we did that in a way that changed history, or if we just turned off, didn't talk, looked at football, and don't give a damn.
Do you agree with this statement that they have the right?
No. Look at this. These are the latest numbers from the UN. It shows that Israel has killed 29,313 people in 4 months. 70% of them are women and children. When did it become self-defense to kill more than 12,000 children? Look at this last statistics from the WHO. These are the numbers of attacks on Palestinian healthcare in Gaza during the last 4 months. They have attacked 378 health points, and they have killed 659 people. When did it become self-defense to attack hospitals, ambulances, primary healthcare clinics, maternity clinics, and kill doctors, nurses, medical students, nursing students, pharmacists? This is not self-defense. That's stupid. And do they really think we are so stupid as we believe that this attack is anything but a brutal settler colonial occupation of Palestine in order to execute the politics of elimination of the Palestinian people and the politics of the epistemicide, to erase the Palestinian culture and all institutions, all universities, all churches, all mosques, every sign of Palestinian life. This has nothing to do with self-defense. Come on! Anybody who knows international law, anybody who knows so much history, they know that the Palestinians are entitled, like any occupied people, to fight against occupation with arms. Of course, within the limits of the international conventions, the Geneva Convention, the Hague Convention, and the rules of war. Should not the Palestinian people have the same right as the Ukrainian people? Or the Norwegian people, when we for 5 years were fighting the Germans who occupied us? They called us terrorists. We were fighting with arms against the German occupation army. That was completely legal. And then we made some mistakes. The Palestinians may be making some mistakes. Then they should be prosecuted and taken to the international courts, of course. I'm against any terror against civilians, but I 100% support the Palestinian people's right to resist occupation with weapons, just like the Ukrainian people and any other occupied people. Totally. Shukran.